I could play some.
Hey, step inside that booth, get loose, knock out a nigga tooth, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. Back at it again with another one, man. Much love to the almighty LDBC. You know what I'm saying? The Houston Hard Hitters, usual suspects, man. The Berserker Boys, we in the building, man. Yeah, man, it's that Trill Thursday, man. I was able to come up in here, you know what I'm saying, and do a quick little live stream. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna chop it up today, man. You know, my plans got derailed. Right now I'll probably be at football practice, getting ready to go. But we got canceled due to the weather down here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? It's raining and shit outside today. Raining and lightning and shit. So they canceled practice, man. So your boy's back in full effect, man. I got my co-host with me today. Act Reacher 45. You know what I'm saying? My brother from another mother, you know what I'm saying, East Coast Bridgman. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, we're gonna get this thing started, man. I see you up in here. DB, the first one in the building. I appreciate you for coming through, man. You always slide through like a real stand-up guy, man. I appreciate you, man. Well, yeah, man. Okay. First things first, man. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce my brothers, man, so we can go and get this thing going, man. I ain't seen my boy in a minute, man. He been out to scene, you know what I'm saying, on his quarantine grind, man. My brother Act Reach 45, man. What's shaking with you, champ? What's been going down, bro?
Ain't shit, man. Ain't shit, man. Chilling, man. Just maintaining. You know what I mean. Trying to get life in order. You know what I'm saying. And and boxing. Coming back. So that's it. That's it, pretty much, man. I still been watching. I still been tuning in. I know everything that been going on, man. So you know what I mean. I'm proud of everybody, man. Really proud of
Right
everybody.
on, right on. You ain't booed up, is you over there though, champ? It sound like you booed up or something. Got your new little situation or something, man. What's
Nah,
been going on?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling, champ. I'm chilling, champ. No, I'm chilling.
Oh man, okay. He say he chilling, y'all. He say he chilling. Well, man, I'm happy to hear from my bro, man. I know this is gonna be a cool one. You know what I'm saying? Act came through, man, and blessed us today with his presence, man. I see you in the building, Joe Jack. What's good with it, big bro? Of course, man, my co-host with the most, man. All fella, man. What's going down with it, man?
What it do? What you saying? What Guan? It's your favorite, get your most hated all fella back for another live stream. Salute to the whole chat. Salute to the usual suspects. Salute to the host with the most 503 Lion. And salute to Act Reacher 45, aka Judge Galvatron. Did you bring a gavel, fam?
Of course. Never leave home without it.
Really. And my brother, A Weapons, man, my bro, man. Hey, man, y'all better holler at A Weapons, man. Salute to the midlife music movement, man. You know what I'm saying? We will have A Weapons, of course, on that next LDBC mixtape. I know he was on that first one. You know what I'm saying? I know our fella gonna be cooking that up real soon, man. Hopefully we can get one before 2020 is up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, my brother A Weapons got a lot of dope logos for me. He sent me so many, man. I don't even know which one to pick, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. But salute to my brother A Weapons for coming through, man. You got something you want to say on that, Art?
No, I was just thinking about that too. You know what I mean? I think it's about time for that part 2 LDBC mixtape. You in the dig? Y'all artists know where to send it. Live and direct countdown at gmail.com, or my guy Stay Ready, my favorite sparring partner in the business. Stay Ready Boxing TV. Send it on over to him, and we're going to get this popping. Part 2 is due.
Yes, sir. And you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna start playing, man, for my intro music. I think I'm gonna start playing. I didn't have no intro music today because my little girl got my phone. But I think I'm gonna start playing the brothers' music, man. You know what I'm saying? Giving them boys some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Black Brown, I see you in the building. What's good? What do you say? 503 line. Respect to the brothers in the chat. Keep up the good work. Yeah, man. I'm trying to, bro. I haven't dropped no videos and shit in a while, man. I've been grinding, bro. Grinding real hard, man. And I'm doing this coaching thing with my sons and the football team and shit. So a lot of that shit been really taking my time away. Cause instead of me making boxing videos, I'm on the phone and texting and doing all this shit trying to coordinate this football team. So it is what it is, man. But we gonna get right into it, man. My brother R fella, man, you wanted to speak on this super cruiserweight division and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see what's going on with that. But right before we get into that, man, my brother Abel Mahar just slid up in the
Mm.
building. You know what I'm saying? What's going down with it? Mahar Nation Sports Podcast.
Man, bro, it's been exhausted. Been a crazy, exhausting work week, man. But finally get to sit back and finally chill for a change. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Philly. Your Raptors survived double overtime to force Game 7, and yeah, man, it's gonna get crazy in the mug. Your Raptors might do it, and then we also got Mr. Jan Jamboree, Mr. Act Reacher 45, the brownie maker in this bitch over here. Salute, brother. I hope you got the gavel with you today, because we're gonna be banging the gavel in this mug.
You know I banged it on you just for saying the brownie thing. You already
Oh man, this nigga call you the brownie maker, dog.
Hey,
They the gavel on
hey,
his ass.
hey, Act Reacher, let me hear the gavel again.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and get to it, man. Okay, I know you said you had wanted to speak on this whole super cruiserweight division or super heavyweight division or whatever division this is. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, man. The cruiserweight has always been a lackluster division, man. You don't really see too much exciting things at cruiserweight. Most cruiserweights use that division as a stepping stone. Then they move to heavyweight once they get them a couple fights down packed or they get them a belt or something. But what's going on with this super cruiserweight division, man? They got you so excited to where you want to talk about it, bro.
Well, it's an interesting topic, you know what I mean? And there's some traction going on within the boxing world, specifically within the WBC. We have the former cruiserweight champion, um, former heavyweight at that, Tony Bellew. He's been heading this new movement of a new division within boxing called the super cruiserweight division. You know what I mean? This division would top out essentially at 220 pounds. You know what I mean? So right now the room is the top fighters they're looking at, you know what I mean, going for the championship. This is Deontay Wilder and Alexander Usyk. The argument is that, well, really there's already too many divisions anyways, but the argument is that there's too much of a gap between the heavyweight. Well, there's no gap within the heavyweights. You know what I mean? It's unfair for a guy that's like 210, 215 pounds to be consistently fighting fighters that are behemoths, 250, the 240s, the 260-pound type guys. You know what I mean? So this is where this movement is pretty much coming from. I'm not really in agreement that Tony Bellew should be the one heading it, but I think there's some research to be done, and there's some merit to this this new movement, this whole super cruiserweight division, because there's a lot of boxers in the heavyweight division that fall into that category where they're like that the so-called small heavyweight. You know what I mean? The Povetkin, the Michael Hunter, the Bryant Jennings. You know what I mean? Does Oscar Rivas fit into that category, even though that he consistently fights over like 240? There's plenty of guys in the division that could populate this new super cruiserweight division. Um, does Bellew and the WBC have a case right here? What y'all think?
Well, speaking of cases, man, I gotta go to my brother, man. Jab Jamboree, man. You know, Judge Galvatron, Egg Reacher. I know you've been off the scene for a little minute, man. But what's your thoughts on this whole super cruiserweight division, man? Me myself personally, I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I see some of the brothers. I know A Weapon said he think it's a good idea to have that division there with naming. He said they were naming heavyweight 200 to 225 and super heavyweight to 225 and up. You know, all fellas saying super cruiserweight. I mean, it's just too much for me, man. I think the one distinctive and unique thing about heavyweight is that, you know, you got guys like Deontay Wilder that's, you know, probably coming in right at 218, 220, and he knocking out dudes that's 250, 260, 270. He fighting dudes, you know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the one unique thing about heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? But when you go and you start making extra divisions, you creating gaps and spaces in between these guys. And you know when you create space and gaps, they gives opportunity for the duck sauce to go around. And we already been having a lot of duck sauce at heavyweight, you know, with the whole AJ Wilder saga. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just don't want to go through that again, man. Joe Jack say that's weak as fuck. Fuck a super cruiserweight. That's some UK shit. Yeah, man. I see you in the building, CB Sports. Salute to my brother, man. What's good with it? CB. So Ag Reacher, man, what's your thoughts on this if you there, champ?
You basically just broke everything down. I'm banging the gavel. I'm putting the case on that division. You heard my prosecutor 503, y'all. Y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? And basically how I feel. I feel like it's already enough fucking confusion. It's already enough confusion. I don't man. I'm not feeling that, man. I'm not not at all, man. Go if y'all hearing this right now, because I know the algorithm's been tweaked because of everything that been going on, so anybody can catch this. Yo, scrap that shit away, man. Throw that shit in the dumpster. You heard? Like we not trying to hear that. And like you said, that's another way for motherfuckers to duck. To go up, go back down, grab a title. Nah, man, we not doing that. Then next thing you know, they're gonna be putting two titles on the line, like Tank and Leo Santa Cruz, a super cruiserweight and a heavyweight title simultaneously. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
All right, so it's all right for you little niggas to do it?
Yeah, because they was already there, man. It was already the boxing gods. We already wrote the pillars in the scriptures. Leave them like they are. The 4 belts. I don't want no more fucking belts. I just want
Nigga, some of these divisions ain't nothing but like 40, 50 years old. They ain't been written in the stone.
Order in the court. Order in the court. I ain't been here in a minute. Let me get off. Let me get off. I'm tired of all these goddamn divisions and all these goddamn belts and motherfuckers sticking their champions when they got an intern belt and all of that. No, we don't need no motherfucking goddamn other division. The shit is already frustrating enough.
Hey, Creature, just a quick question before I let you go. If you were the one controlling the division, what would be the 4 divisions you would assign, and what would be the division would you try to scrap?
Oh, what divisions would I scrap if I could get rid of them?
Yep, and which of the 4 divisions you would keep to try to make sure that there's not a lot of dunking situations?
Well, as far as I would get rid of that straw weight, that minimum weight, 105, I believe. I would scrap that. I would get rid of what division ain't really doing. I would get rid of cruiserweight. Sorry, what else division I don't really like that?
How about 154?
Hell no, I wouldn't get rid of that. What's wrong with you?
No, I'm just throwing it out there.
Third, I would get rid of like 115, and then the last one I would get rid of. Uh, what division is kind of whack?
Like 120, 125-ish or something.
Nah. I wouldn't. Come on, man. Not one. It's 126. First of all, hell no, I wouldn't get rid of it. What's wrong with you?
Hey, I don't know most of my divisions. Relax.
What's wrong with you? We trying to campaign over there. What's wrong with you? We ain't getting rid of shit with that.
Wow.
Probably 118. Then that'd be the four. And then the divisions I would keep is 135, 154, 175, and heavyweight.
All right.
No, my fault. Scratch 175, 168, and heavyweight.
Okay.
But I'm just not feeling that division. You can let somebody else go. I'm just not feeling it. I'm putting the case on whoever's down with that. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Bang together on that, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, man. I understand that boxing is gonna stay in the business of boxing, and that's all fine and dandy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just too much already, bro. It's too much already. No disrespect. I feel you, weapons, man, but I don't see it being a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Cause we hardcore boxing fans, we know the divisions, the fighters, and all that good shit. But we don't, we don't have time for all the extra shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm gonna come to my brother Abe. I'm not even gonna ask you about this. I want to ask you some basketball shit, man.
Yes, sir.
You picked the Bucks, I picked the Bucks, and now the Bucks are gone, right?
Yep.
It's a toss up between the Raptors and Boston. Now, Act picked Boston. I picked Toronto, and our fellow, of course, picked Toronto. Who would be a better matchup for Miami, and who would be a more competitive matchup for Miami? And how do you feel about tonight's game with the Lakers versus the Rockets?
That's a great question. As far as Game 7 is concerned, it's a toss-up because you've seen what the Celtics could do at their best, and you see what the Raptors could do at their best. And salute to Kyle Lowry. He stepped up in the clutch, and he stepped up in that double overtime game. But
I was sick. I ain't gonna lie. Go.
Yeah, man, it was fantastic. But it's a toss-up. I mean, I'm split. I'm torn between the dominant backcourt of the Celtics versus the dominant front line of the Raptors. It's a toss-up right now in Game 7. It's funny to me. I looked at this series and I would think Boston was going to sweep this series, and then Toronto keeps coming back. They're like the team that it's like you want them to go away, but they just never ever they just refuse to go away. You know what I mean? I know it's music to your ears, Mr. Philip, because your Raptors every time they always seem to step up when somebody tries to doubt them, and it's unbelievable.
It wasn't as easy as I told you it would be on the phone. I know I was like Philly niggas say. I know I was jawing and talking all that shit, but I gotta keep it real. These motherfuckers came to stay.
Yeah, bro. It's like they keep defining against the basketball logic here. So I don't know. I'm split on that Game 7. If I had to be a gambling man, I would favor the Raptors, but I don't know. It's a toss up. Now, as far as the Lakers and Rockets is concerned, the Lakers, I think at this point they've kind of just adjusted and figured out how to defend against the Rockets. That's why I'm going to side with the Lakers to beat them in Game 4, go up 3-1, and end the series in 5, and then get ready to face against the LA Clippers. You know what I mean? That anticipated Western Conference Final. And I'm going to side with the Clippers on that series. But as far as tonight's concerned, I got the Lakers winning against the Rockets tonight. So, Mr. Oddfella, how does it feel now about your Raptors surviving double overtime and going into Game 7 with some good momentum. Let me hear it, Mr. Canadian.
Yeah, we can do it. You know what I mean? Just like I showed y'all, you know what I mean, a week before, you know what I mean, before the series even started, I said this was going to 7. This ain't no surprise. I'm going to stick with my pick, you know what I mean? It's now the 7th game, and the Raptors are going to take it, you know what I mean? They're going to go into the next series, the Miami series. They don't match up well with Miami. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real with the niggas tonight. You know what I mean? They don't match up well with Miami. This could be the end of the road for we the North. You know what I mean? When they face Miami, but nonetheless, yeah, Raptors in 7, and yeah, I got the Lakers as well. You know what I mean? Doing their thing in 5 as well. There ain't really nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? This is all sold up for LA versus LA. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my take.
You know,
Okay. Hold on. Hey, real quick, odd fella, because there's a bunch of speculation. I'm hearing a lot of people on these TV networks and stuff saying that basically Kawhi was the reason why we the North Toronto Raptors made it to the finals and won and took the East. I seen Stephen A. and I was that who was that? Jalen Rose, I think today they was arguing about it, and or that was yesterday. So if Toronto don't make it back to the finals, is it safe to say is it because Kawhi Leonard is gone? What's your thoughts about that?
You could say that, or you could say that this team just fell short. You know what I mean? Because at one point, you know what I mean, during the season, the Raptors looked unstoppable. You know what I mean? Their defense was second to none, and this was all without Kawhi and his game management, limited minutes, load management type of style. You know what I mean? Don't forget, they try to act like, you know what I mean, Kawhi was logging in 4 minutes a night, you know what I mean, with the Raptors every game. He was on limited minutes. He was a major part, definitely, of the championship run, you know what I mean? But he wasn't the only part to it. This wasn't a LeBron story where LeBron carries a bunch of scrubs on his back because his number 2 and his number 3 are injured. You know what I mean? And he makes it all the way to the NBA final and loses. You know what I mean? This is not that story. This is a good team, and this team has showed you. You know what I mean? And that's why they're taking Game 7 tonight. What? Stop it.
Well, they play tomorrow. Boston plays tomorrow.
I'm excited, my niggas.
Yeah, you should be. You have the right to be excited.
Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Jason Tatum got something to say about it, brother. That's all I got to say.
Man, I don't know, bro. I don't know how the Celtics are going to respond back from that brutal double overtime loss. So we'll see. I mean,
that's why it was a double overtime, Abe, because they thought they could just win it. We wasn't just going to give it to them.
Yep, exactly.
Right. This been a grimy series from the beginning, and the only game that's coming on tonight, A-Weapons, is Lakers in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a LeBron James fan, if you like James Harden, that game comes on in 30 more minutes, and I'll be paying attention to that while we still on live. I see what's good with it, Tay Brown. How you doing? How you doing, sis? But anyways, moving right on, man. I gotta talk about it. I know people been talking about it all week since Sunday, with this whole ordeal. You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell Jr., Devin Haney. And I'm coming to my brother Act, man, because he was a little quiet to this situation. He haven't got a chance to really speak on it. You know what I'm saying? He just popped up today, and I'm glad he came through. So, um, my whole thing is this, man. You can't say that we haven't this platform, the LDBC platform. You can't say that we not making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? The OGs, you know what I'm saying? The chat, the smaller channel, everybody plays a part in this whole ordeal. You know what I'm saying? Because we've always from the smallest channel to the biggest channel. Everybody talked about Gary Russell. We always wanted to see Gary Russell in a big fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say you never know who's watching, who's paying attention. You know what I'm saying? So Gary Russell's big brother Batman watches all our motherfucking me shows. He watches everything that goes on. You know what I'm saying? And so he decides to come on OG Boxing. He cool with Drew Titan. Um, Went on Drew Titan show and shit like that. And now we got some shit cracking. Him and Bill and went at it. Of course, the whole thing stemmed from Gary and Bill going at it. A couple weeks ago on Barbershop Conversations, we can't forget about that. You know what I'm saying? And now we here in September and contracts is being sent. And I just seen today that Gary Russell wants he's putting a little particulars in the contract. Like of course they have a rematch clause, Devin Haney, because they're the champion. But he said today that if he wins, he wants to be in the driver's seat of this rematch in this mega fight. Now, we're gonna break this whole thing down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let everybody cook on this. But I'm gonna come to my brother Act Richard, man. What's your thoughts, man, on this whole ordeal, the whole timeline of this event? And how you feeling about it now? The contracts is being sent. Gary Russell gonna be sending his counter offer back. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be in control of the fight if he wins. He wants to be in control of the rematch if he wins the first fight. Do you think that's fair? And as a fighter, how do you feel about that, man? And give me your thoughts, Ak, if you're there.
I think the whole situation is dope, and salute to all of the brothers and everybody that has something to do with it. This is definitely a good fight. I can't complain or knock it. I think that this is a great opportunity for Devin Haney as well as Gary Russell. But I just don't want people to forget to give double credit to Devin Haney for being only 23 and real early in his career. And there's dudes that's like 26 and that won't even push the envelope or do something like that. So I got to give kudos first to Devin Haney. Then let me give credit to Gary Russell for being somebody else who's been calling people out. And then they're both coming together. It's like the battle of the fucking men that got removed from their tribe because nobody want to face them or fight them type shit. So I like this one. I hope that the fight gets official. I can't wait for it to officially be announced. That's when I'll really get, crazy about it. But I did see the video today, and I have been watching all of the videos with Batman and Bill Haney. You know what I mean? Shout out to them two brothers too, because I ain't gonna lie, I was feeling on. I like that back and forth banner 503. I like that. I like that type of stuff, bro. So, I'm definitely cool with that. And then they worked out the contract that if Gary Russell ends up beating him, that's more than fair. We take the 1.5 and if he beat Devin Haney somehow, he gets to do it on his platform. I think that's completely fair. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I like the fight, and salute to everybody that has something to do with it to make it happen, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Real player shit going on, man. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna pass it to my brother A. Um, This shit right here gonna shake up boxing. If this fight happens, man, if we get this fight in December or around that time, because I know that's Bill said he want that date. You know what I'm saying? We know why this fight happened, bro. It was because the LDBC put it together. If Gary and Bill wouldn't have came on Barbershop, if Gary wouldn't have came on Barbershop, if Batman wouldn't have been on OG Boxing and Bill on 78 and Batman on 78, bro, this fight wouldn't have happened, bro. This fight happened because of the LDBC. You know what I'm saying? I know these boxing articles, these writers and these editors ain't gonna give us credit, but I'm gonna take the credit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna come to my brother Abe, man, because you was a part of history, man, because you was the reason why why Dev said what he said that day about these white fighters. You know what I'm saying? So you always be a part of the LDBC history. You know what I'm saying? Can't take that away from you, bro. But how does it feel right now knowing that the LDBC kind of created this momentum for this fight? What's your thoughts about the fight? And do you think this fight will really happen, man? What's your thoughts?
Well, I can't take all of the credit. It's all on the OGs for doing that. And salute to the lovely Tay Tay Brown who just popped into the chat. How you doing, sister? I hope you having a great day so far. But you know, the reason why I said the super chat originally was to basically blast on Black Fight Fan TV's love obsession of Lomachenko, or as 78 likes to call him, Lomastango, because the dude is an overhyped piece of shit. I never listen. If the way that they presented Lomachenko was wrong to me. All right, listen, he's a good fighter, but to say the greatest of all time, get the fuck out of here, bro. But listen, that I'm gonna stay away from that because I don't want to get any strap metal from Black Fight Fan. Okay, listen, I'm glad that these two camps decided to break bread and make the fight happen. And if basically the fight can be made at the December date, um, it will be a huge monumental moment for everybody because not only that the LDBC group created this fight, but also that we're able to keep the money in house. You didn't need a no promoter, all right. You didn't need the influence of Bob Arum or Eddie Hearn or Oscar De La Ho. I like to call him Oscar De La Ho because he's just a hoe. You didn't need any promoter to make this fight happen. This all happened right here. And if that happens, we are on the verge of doing something unprecedented that's going to change the YouTube boxing community for life. Nobody will be able to speak ill will on us ever again.
Mm, yeah, man. Yeah. I like that. I like that. What's good with it, Black Reality TV, my brother? You know what I'm saying? What's going down with it, man? What you got on that game tonight, man? What them Rockets gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I know LVZ in the cut somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Popping his shit, man. Hopefully these Lakers get this win. That game finna get ready and come on in about a good 20 to 15 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna pass to Big Art, man. This fight, man, is low key. When you really sit back and think about it, I know brothers is getting hyped for Charlo and Earl and Tank. You know what I'm saying? We haven't heard nothing about Wilder, but this fight will answer so many questions, man. You know what I'm saying? Reason why I say that is because Dev has something to prove. He's only 21 years old. I know X said 23, but Dev technically is 21 years old, bro. The youngest champion in boxing, going up against the longest reigning
Nah, my bad.
champion.
22. He's 22. He's 22.
22, okay. 22, 21. We know he in that area. 22 years old. youngest champion in boxing right now, going up against the longest reigning champion in boxing. Nobody has held they belt longer than Gary Russell. At first, it was Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury in February. Now it's Gary Russell Jr. Now, we can say what we want to say. He only fight one time a year. He only fight is mandatory. Both of these guys have something to prove. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I think either one or two things will happen in this fight. Devin will get exposed, or Devin will become a superstar off of Gary Russell. Now, okay, Black Reality, you say I got the Lakers tonight. Devin Haney versus Gary Russell is the top 5 best fights of 2020. Man, that's Trill talk. Okay, now this is my question for our fella. I know we talked about it a little bit on Stay Ready, but I'm gonna try to come at it from a different aspect, and I'm gonna feed off what Black Reality just said in the chat. Do you feel like this is one of the best fights of 2020? And also, if Devin was to beat Gary Russell Jr., would he become a household name in boxing? What does this win? What does a win over Gary Russell Jr. do for Devin Haney, and what possibly could a win over Devin Haney do for Gary Russell Jr.? You know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword question, but what's your thoughts on this fight, bro?
It's a great fight, and it's absolutely needed, not only for both of them to bolster their resumes, bolster their careers. It's needed for boxing on a whole. You know what I mean? We look at the fights that we've been watching. I mean, I'm grateful that we're watching some type of boxing, but the matchups really have been pitiful. You know what I mean? So a matchup like this is literally a godsend, regardless of there's a difference in division. There's not a difference in skill. You know what I mean? And there's not much difference in weight. You guys want to shit on the whole super cruiserweight division, you know what I mean? But essentially, Gary Russell Jr. and Devin Haney are 9-10 pounds away from each other. To me, that's not a big difference. I walk around 175. I've rumbled with guys at 225, 230. You know what I mean? It don't matter.
Yeah, you on your Deontay Wilder shit.
But I mean, it's like it's not. It's what I'm saying. It's not much of a weight difference. You know what I mean? So, we can't take that away. To me, this is a good fight. What it does for each other, will it make Devin Haney a household name? No, I don't think so. Gary Russell doesn't have that type of prestige to make you into a household name by defeating him, even if you defeat him spectacularly. But what it will do is will put your foot in the door. What it will do is build you into that megastar, build you into the, you know what I mean, take you into another level. That's what it will do for both of them. Because what I see right now is a lot of live streams really popping off on this topic more than usual. Let's be real. You know what I mean? Numbers are up because people are interested in this fight. And at the base of it, they're interested in boxing. You know what I mean? During this whole COVID pandemic and whatnot. So this is a good thing. This is a real good thing for boxing. And I really hope that it comes through. I don't think it's much to ask that the winner gets to decide what who the network, you know what I mean, is gonna showcase the fight, or who's gonna, you know what I mean, put the fight on. I don't think that's much to ask. So I'm hoping something as little as that doesn't stop this fight from happening, because really and truly it is one of the best fights of the year of 2020. But Devin Haney needs to slow down, and this is what I need. This is why I say that. You know what I mean? Essentially, this fight's supposed to be going down in December. There is talks that this fight uh, is going down December 26th, the day after Christmas. You know what I mean? In Canada, the day after Christmas, and I think in the UK, the day after Christmas is called Boxing Day. It's a holiday as well. You know what I mean? It's called Boxing Day. So I think it's a brilliant idea. Whoever came up with it, from Gary, I think it was from team Gary Russell's team, that they would stage a fight on the 26th. You know what I mean? On Boxing Day. You know what I mean? Because essentially everybody's home anyways for the holidays after Christmas anyway. You know what I mean? Devin Haney talking about, oh well, we gonna have to weigh in on on Christmas Day. Well, NBA players, I see NBA games on Christmas Day. They ain't complaining or sitting out. You know what I mean? Refusing to play because it's on Christmas Day. You can't get your ass up, you know what I mean, after you go, you know what I mean, go down to your Christmas tree and open your presents to go to a weigh-in. You can't do that. Come on, this is on some grown man shit. You know what I mean? And on that day when there's nothing else going on, you know what I mean, pretty much you can literally cake out. You can literally get, you know what I mean, a lot of command a lot of attention. So white Jesus might have been born on the 25th, but I think black Jesus can be born on the 26th with a win over Gary Russell Jr. That's my take.
That's dope. That's dope. I like that. Well, listen, man. To rebuttal what you said, this fight could definitely take place in December because, for one, it's no good fights after November. After Earl Spence and Danny, I mean, boxing will pretty much be back to a standstill because right now September will be probably September, October, and November will probably be the best 3 months in boxing of 2020 thus far. Because if you look at the timeline and the schedule, you have the Charlo brothers going up against Rosario Derevyanchenko. You got Lubin versus Gache. In October, you got Tug coming back. You got Chris Colbert. You got Lenore. No, not Lenores. Who is that? I have to check out Showtime schedule, but I know for sure you got Tank Davis, Leo Santa Cruz. Then you have Lomachenko, and Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? And of course in November you got Earl Spence and Danny. So pretty much, man, if PBC or ESPN don't come out with nothing else for December, I mean, that shit is right there for the fucking taking, bro. They can easily take November, I mean December, and make it theirs. You know what I'm saying? And like our fella just alluded to. You most definitely could make Black Jesus on December 26th, man. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? But I think this is a beneficial fight for both fighters. I think if Gary Russell wins, not only will he get a rematch with Dev, but he pretty much will be the WBC champion at 135. And he's gonna have to take on guys like Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko. You still got Tank Davis at 135 when he gets done with Leo Santa Cruz. So it's so much that could be done. He writing his own ticket if he does get the win over Dev twice. and like I was saying on Stay Ready platform, I mean, you know, I think Bill got a lot of backlash for his stipulations, but I mean, Gary Russell's put his own stipulations in the contract, bro. So you can't knock the play, you can't knock the hustle. Everybody trying to get something out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Gary trying to write his own ticket in the second fight if he win. Bill was trying to get Gary to fight on they shows and they cards if you know what I'm saying, if they make this happen. So everybody wants some out of somebody, bro. It's just how business work. But I'm gonna say this, man, and we gonna keep it pushing. I see you in the building, Brown on Brown Boxing. Oh shit, AJ fights December 12th. Okay. Wilder Fury 3 possibly December 19th. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Don't know. We can say that, but we don't really know what's going on with Wilder because he hasn't said shit, bro. And it's been like 6 months. You know, Wilder has not said anything about fighting, about boxing. Period. You know what I'm saying? But I
That
feel you though,
further
Black. Like,
solidifies why Black Jesus needs to be reborn on December 26th. You see those three heavyweight fights in the beginning of December.
right, right. Black Reality also says, other than that, December month is wide open for Devin versus Gary to sell around that time. Listen, man, and we're gonna get into this whole Canelo situation too, because I'm hearing a lot of talks about Canelo. Um, and we're gonna talk about it, man, because this shit that Canelo has done, I mean, it has shocked the fuck out of me. You know what I'm saying? So basically, um, a couple days ago, man, Canelo has filed a lawsuit against the zone, and we're gonna stay on Devin Gary. See, I gotta follow the timeline, man. If AJ is fighting in December, that means it's in September, right? What the zone got going on right now? Canelo has been supposed to fight within the next couple weeks. He's supposed to fight in September, actually. But now he's filing a lawsuit against not only Golden Boy, but he's filing one against the Zone for breach of contract, um, breach of contract, and breach of convenient and good faith and fair dealing, intentional interference with contract, neglected interference with contract, intentional interference, prospective economic relations, and he's suing for $280 million. You know what I'm saying? And basically, man, it's trouble in paradise, man. You know what I'm saying? And I get my news from reliable boxing sources all the time on Instagram. So y'all be sure to follow me, man, on Smoke City Mobcast if you haven't done so, man. But it's basically like it's coming down to Canelo not being happy with the zone or Golden Boy. He had like I want to say like a 15 fight deal, 11 fight deal or something like that, 12 fight deal, if I'm not mistaken. And the problem that the zone is having with Canelo is they're not approving any of Canelo's opponents for whatever reason. And you Canelo fanboys are getting out of hand on this internet, man. Okay? Canelo needs a top dancing partner. The zone is failing. AJ cannot save the zone because guess what? If the zone falls and goes into the negative, AJ can fall back on Sky Sports, bro. Eddie is a hustler. He's not gonna have his main fighter tied up to the zone. Now,
Facts. You speaking the truth right now.
right, right, and Golden Boy pimped Canelo and used him as a pawn. He was the reason why he got so much money from DAZN is because he exclusively signed to DAZN. AJ did not do that. Matchroom signed to DAZN. So Eddie Hearn gets a check from them for his fighters to come on DAZN. You know what I'm saying? But unlike AJ, who has a whole UK network to fall back on, Canelo does not. Because he jumped ship from HBO when they fell off, and he didn't want to go back to Showtime because it was going to be a possible talks of him fighting the Charlos, him fighting Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, and so forth and so forth. Now, and basically all this, from what I've read, all this shit comes down to opponent disagreement. I'm hearing that DAZN wanted to put him and Oscar in the ring. I don't know how true that is. I'm not gonna speculate it, man. But one thing I know and two things for sure is that this kid has filed a lawsuit against not only Golden Boy but DAZN as well. We seen Ryan Garcia do the same exact thing. Not happy with the money, not happy with the opponents, not happy with him not fighting. And you seen what Oscar did. Instead of making things right with Ryan, he swoops in and puts Virgil Ortiz on his date. And I think that was in July, if I'm not mistaken, or August or something like that. Whenever Virgil Ortiz just fought, you know what I'm saying? Golden Boy did that. Now, Golden Boy had to make things right with Canelo. Canelo is the bread and butter. He brings in 70% of their revenue. You know what I'm saying? He brings in all the money. This kid is a superstar. You know, he puts on for his people. And, you know, Mexicans love him. Hispanics love him. Black people love him. He's a global star, international star, interracial star. He crosses demographics. He was built on the Floyd Money Mayweather undercards and shit like that. So I'm gonna come to my brother Ag, bro. As a fighter, man, how do you look at this situation, knowing that Canelo is one of the biggest stars in boxing, and you see all these other fighters getting fights, like I said, EJ, AJ, you see Dev now talking with Gary, Tank, all these guys are getting fights, right? But Canelo ain't doing nothing, and now he's filing a lawsuit with Golden Boy into the zone. What's your thoughts, man? About Canelo and the zone and Golden Boy not seeing eye to eye. How do you think this can be fixed? And where does Canelo go from here, man? What's your thoughts, bro? Hey, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I had to get time to take it off of mute, champ. Nah, but
Okay, my bad. I thought you had stepped away. Go ahead, cook up.
From my point of view, I'm not mad at the zone. The zone wants you to fight a better crop of fighters than whatever that dude name is that is demanded that he was supposed to fight the limit.
Yurden.
The one that Eubanks knocked out in the World Boxing Series, the one who Canelo sparred a few years back, and the one Triple G sparred a few. Like, come on, man! Like, the dude is damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? And you're suing them because you basically want to fight him, and you feel like they not letting you fight him. You know what I mean? Granted, you did want to fight Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant, punk ass, didn't want to step up to the plate. This is why I'm telling y'all he will never beat Benavidez. He's going to get tired and get beat up. But anyway, that's another story. He don't got the heart to beat Benavidez. But yeah, he don't got, like I say, he don't got the heart to beat Benavidez. He don't got the heart. But anyway, he could have fought Canelo. That could have been a fight for Canelo that we would have all been like, okay, but you know, homeboy said it wasn't enough time. Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to fight the Eurodrum dude. And I just feel like I agree with the zone and whoever, you know what I mean, with the, you know, because like you can't just be fighting anybody, bro. Canelo always do this shit. He'll fight an all right dude, and then he'll, you know what I mean, the other next 2-3 fights be dudes that's mad whack. Be dude that's mad whack. Like, nah, bro. I definitely agree with, you know what I mean, with them, bro. You gotta give us something with more substance in it. Go back down to 160, fight Andre. Do something.
And
Mm.
503, can I take this question?
Yeah. Hold on. I see you in the building, dead game boxing. What's going on with it, man? Yeah. I got Caleb Plant too. But to this Vernon dude, whoever the fuck you is, nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. You don't know what you talking about, nigga. Shame on your bitch ass, nigga. Get the fuck out of my motherfucking me platform, nigga. You blocked. Bye bye. Get out of here. You talking about Wilder then duck AJ for years, nigga. You a troll. Bye. But go ahead, go ahead, Aiden Mahar.
Man, I like the way you just gave him with the quickness. Bah, beach. Anyway, let's continue, okay? Now I want to touch on my prediction about the Caleb Plant thing in just a minute here, okay? But as far as the lawsuit is concerned, this is what happens when you try to put your entire investment in one basket, okay? When the zone came in, remember, HBO went out of business. Their anticipation was to try to take the contracts of both Canelo and Triple G to try to set up a third fight between those two fighters. But obviously Canelo didn't want to do it because he feels like he's beaten them twice, right? And some could say that Canelo won the first fight. You know what I mean? I had Canelo won the first fight, and obviously he dominated him, and then he allowed Triple G to try to knock him out, and he couldn't do it. And he won, and basically Canelo won it in a landslide. But here's the thing: the reason why I believe that the zone it made a mistake in this because listen, they were trying to bounce off of of the popularity and thinking that Canelo was the number one person in boxing. When obviously the man doesn't speak English. He don't interact with other people outside of the Mexican media, right? He don't fight against the top fighters out there, all right? And don't give me Danny Jacobs because Danny Jacobs is not an elite fighter. I'm sorry. The guy is not an elite fighter. Don't get me started with him, okay? Now listen, Canelo Alvarez wants to fight another bum so he can just keep padding wins and keep gaining money. All right, listen, it's not Canelo's fault that the zone decided to give him a guaranteed contract, but it did stipulate that he would have to face an elite fighter. Now he did face against Sergey Kovalev, but let's be real here. He was the weak link at light heavyweight. Hell, even Ak Reacher couldn't even knock out Sergey Kovalev at this point. But the point is that listen, the zone messed up by putting their entire investment on Canelo Alvarez, and now Canelo is not returning their investment, and they're not going to give him the fight that he wanted now. And so, if this goes to court, actually, I'm sorry, it will go to court, but I think it's going to come down to can Canelo prove that his guaranteed contract allows him to fight any person he wants with no resistance. That's what I think is going to be the key in this case, and from my 2 cents of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that it's going to happen. I think that the zone is going to, stand firm and tell Camille, you better commit this contract or you're going to have to buy out of your deal. You know what I mean? And also, I anticipated this friction between Golden Boy and Canelo for the longest time because listen, Canelo don't respect Golden Boy. He just keeps him there because he just knows that's his only good profile that he got. But at this point, if Canelo decided to leave Golden Boy, he could be his own promoter and do whatever he wanted, and he should have done that a long time ago. But Oscar De La Hoya keeps making the same mistakes time and time again, and he continuously keeps going the bat with Canelo, and as a result, a lot of the good fighters you had in Golden Boy have basically left the dust and been doing fine by themselves. So at the end of the day, you know, uh, the Golden Boy and the Zone they messed up now because they now gonna have to deal with their diva and how they're gonna try to satisfy their diva or just kick his ass to the curb like some dumb bitch. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of view about that. Now, as far as the Caleb Plant situation is concerned, last time I checked,
Hold on, pump your brakes. I want you to address Brown on Brown. I mean Brown on boxing in the chat. He says, so why Benavidez haven't fought Plant already?
I was just about to
Go,
answer that.
go ahead.
Because again, though, bro, like, listen, David Benavidez just missed weight for his last fight, all right? And they were warned to, and listen, Caleb Plant wanted the fight immediately, but David Benavidez, to me, wasn't ready to take the fight, though, and from my personal opinion. Now, I would say in the fight, I got Caleb Plant winning the fight all the way. I just think that his basically his superior boxing skills is going to outlast the size and the girth that David Benavidez is going to provide in there. Now, to counter back to what Ack we just said about Caleb Plant dunking Canelo Alvarez, last time I checked, he only had a 3-month window to prepare for against Canelo Alvarez, and he got done with his last title defense.
What that mean, Abel? Andy Ruiz did it. He
It
signed.
don't matter though, bro. Different circumstances. No. No.
Abel, I'm banging the gavel on you, and I'm putting the case on you.
Oh, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Bro, get your gavel the fuck up out of here. Let me explain something to you. You understand? Listen, the man only had 3 months to prepare, and he just got fresh off of a title defense. Why the fuck would you want to accept that?
What that mean? If a heavyweight could do it, why can't a smaller do it?
Different circumstances, my brother. Different circumstances. All right.
He wasn't even hurt.
It don't even matter though, bro. He was accepting a fight off a 3-month layoff. That ain't even enough time for him to rest, recover, and prepare for Canelo Alvarez.
He fought James. The last person that he fought that was somebody was Scott DeGee. Stop playing with me. Our resume is way better than his.
Man, get out of here.
Man, get out. And y'all got the nerve to say Caleb Plant could beat Benavidez?
Yes.
The nigga that sells CBD oils. Get out of here, bro. I'm banging the gavel.
Go ahead, keep banging the gavel all you want to, but you know what the fact of the matter is, I still got Caleb Plant beating the hell out of David Benavidez, but that's just my opinion. But the real fact is that Canelo offered him the fight off of 3 months of preparation. What? Get the fuck out of here. I would have not accepted the fight off the rip. Like, bro, you're trying to pimp me out, trying to say, like, oh, we just gave you the fight and you didn't want to take the fight. No, bro, I saw what the fuck it is.
Andy Ruiz did it. My Cali
bro,
he was stuck.
Different circumstances.
I'm just keeping it real. Andy Ruiz can do what you can.
Man, bro, get out of here.
Come on, I got something for that. Don't try to do that.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this. Hold on, hey. My nigga Brown on boxing asked a great question. So why Canelo ain't asking for it now? So why he ain't asking for? He say so. Why he ain't asking for Plant now? Since you want to defend Benavidez, you know what I'm saying? Why? Instead of taking Golden Girl and DAZN to court act, why isn't Canelo asking for Caleb Plant right now?
Exactly. Give it to him.
Caleb Plant ain't show no interest, man. He ain't show
no
interest.
That's a lie, bro. That's a straight up lie.
Bro, he should have took that fight, bro. He should have took that fight. He should have took that fight.
I'm gonna listen.
Point blank period. Period. He did not sustain no damage. He ain't fighting nobody to sustain no damage in a fight.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, bro.
Oh my goodness.
He ain't for Anthony Durrell.
I listen, bro.
His name,
hold on.
What was the last dude that he fought? He was damn good. Angulo, yeah.
Hold on, Ag. You got me going now, because you say you're gonna bang together on that. Guess what? I'm bringing out the leather strap in this mug. I'm gonna hold on. This leather strap right here.
Not that leather strap. We holding you in contempt.
I don't give a
fuck. Is holding you in contempt.
I played the fifth, baby. But no, the point is though, bro. Listen, hold on. The point is that listen, Canelo offered him 3 months to prepare, though, bro. That's not even a full training camp. Let's be real about this, though, bro. Listen, Canelo offered him the fight. Just try to throw it out there and say, "Oh, we offered Caleb Plant the fight, but he didn't want to take it." But Caleb Plant saw it for what it is, though, bro. Listen, you're not gonna pimp out some fight some other fighter and give him just like wouldn't be 3 months for him to prepare. That's not even possible to get ready within 3 months. Come on, bro. Let's be real about that, man. No way. And
Listen,
but that's the thing.
listen. You ain't got to get
Yeah.
ready if you stay ready. Subscribe.
Right.
Where's the Stay Ready Boxing TV?
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
Man,
all of these excuses, and then now he can't fight him now, and give him Caleb Plant. Nah, bro, he should have took it, man.
nah, I heavily disagree with that.
Canelo on the platter. Everybody always talk about let me get him on the platter. When he actually picked your ass.
Exactly, Brown on boxing excuses though, bro. Because here's the thing: if he didn't have any other fights on the table, why not fight David Benavidez? David Benavidez was willing to take the fight. He was willing to put his belt on the line to face against Canelo Alvarez, but he didn't take it.
Because Canelo, he's a boxer like me, and he knows fighting Caleb Plant would be easier than Benavidez. I'm trying to tell y'all that. Y'all the only ones that don't see it.
Lame ass excuses.
It's
though,
not
bro.
lame excuses, it's the truth.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying Canelo.
I know, but I'm just saying that's how he viewed it. He's not dumb.
Bruh.
I would rather fight Benavidez too.
I can't believe my
than Benavidez.
man. I can't believe we just actually defended Canelo Alvarez. You
I'm not defending him. I'm not. I'm really making a case for my client Benavidez.
I'm just testing you out, bro. I'm just
what
testing
he's trying to do is he trying to make Caleb look bad and make David look good. That's what he's trying to do. But you can poke holes all through that, and Brown on boxing been poking holes through your whole case throughout this whole entire debate.
Shout out to Brown on boxing.
That's right, Brown on boxing. He know what's up. That's right, Brown on boxing.
Keeping it real, bro.
But listen.
I didn't say it was a Canelo way. No, I did not. I did not say that. I was like 503 said. If anything that I was doing, all I was saying was trying to compare the Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua situation.
That was a last minute fight.
It was a last minute fight for Andy Ruiz.
Bro, you see, you can poke a hole in that too because that was a last minute replacement. Big Baby was on dope. He was on rat poison dope, bro.
Plant wasn't the first option. I don't think Plant was the first option for Canelo.
Oh my
God.
God.
I don't think not, but here's the thing.
He was a replacement too.
Bro, Caleb Plant will beat the fuck out of Canelo.
Exactly, though, bro. Exactly. Canelo's too far for Caleb.
He would beat Canelo too, but we don't know that.
Come on, man. He will beat Benavidez, bro. What do you
want? That's why I don't agree with you, bro.
No, David Benavidez.
I don't know what's wrong with these niggas either, because they so absolute and strong with this Caleb Plant, who's essentially only thought he's got to be. He's only thought who's got to be.
You made his name
and these niggas out here, these fanboys have giving the nigga the keys to the division.
Don't call him.
Go ahead, Khalid.
My Brooklyn nigga.
Drive on off with the whole division. You ain't done nothing.
He might as well because leave it up to fucking Benavidez, who been on the couch for 5 months.
Yeah,
he can't even make weight, and he lost his belt. Now they give him the belt to Canelo.
So why
he
don't
crying about Benavidez? He crying about Benavidez when there's other champions. The champions 160 split up.
He ain't gonna fight nobody. He a bitch.
But he crying about Benavidez. Where's that same energy for Caleb Smith? Where's that same energy for Billy Ho Saunders?
Billy Ho Saunders, bro. Who have Billy Ho Saunders fought at 168?
Exactly, bro. How was he fought, bro? Come on.
Who has he fought?
Come on, y'all.
I would love
what? So champions don't get the chance to unify?
They can.
Y'all niggas talking about who has he fought. You tell me who has he fought. I know who he's fought. You know what I mean?
Well,
Billy Ho got plenty of credible people on his record, more than Khalid Plant.
I said, who has
Stop
he
it.
fought at 168, bro? You see, you acting just like Act because you hearing what you want to hear. I said, who he fought at 168?
Right. Exactly. That's my point. That's
Come
my
on,
point,
man.
y'all. What? Okay.
Your point is my point is 168 ain't nothing but a pit stop division anyway. And y'all acting like this is the end all be all.
168 is a legendary. 168 is a legendary division,
Really?
bro. All the great middleweights have fought at
160 and 175 are more lucrative and more glamorous than 168 ever been.
Now I like 168. I like the crop of fighters in it though. I can't.
There's a crop of fighters. Well, like I said, there's a crop of fighters, and Billy Ho Saunders is one of them champions. But all of a sudden, y'all niggas want to talk about, who is he fought?
Well, listen. I'm gonna say,
yeah. You making noises because you ain't got nothing to say back. Limited.
Oh, really?
Come back when you ready. Come back when you ready to. You know what I
mean? Again, you talking a whole bunch of nothing because at the end of the day, you still have not answered my question. You have not gave me one top 168 pounder Billy Joe has fought. You have not gave me one top 168 pounder Caleb Smith has fought. So you talking a whole bunch of nothing.
What you mean? What? George Groves at the time was the WBA champion. You know what I mean?
I got Billy Joe Saunders
who arguably beat Badu Jack.
I got
WBA champion.
Who beat Chris Eubank Jr. So stop it. George Groves was a credible win. He went through the gauntlet in the World Boxing Super Series that other Benavidez and Khalid Plant were reluctant to go in, but Caleb Smith went in that bitch, and now he didn't have the hardest ride.
I can't get that.
But he came through, and he has a trophy.
I can't do that. Yeah.
What does Khalid Plant have?
A lot of niggas stuff
that. But a belt.
He ain't unified the belts, bro. All he got was a fucking trophy. So whoop the fucking do.
And there's three other belt holders in the division. There's three other belt holders in the division. And you know what Khalid Plant doing? He's fighting German middleweights.
Oh my God!
Huh? Wow. He's fighting here. Y'all forgot? Y'all must have forgot. Hold up. Have you been following Vincent Fagan Butts lately? Have you been following Mike Lee lately? This is who your boy fights. This is who your boy fights, and you want to talk about resume? Y'all niggas get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Oh my God! Time out.
Bro, hold on, Mahar, because I got his ass. You act like this nigga Caleb Smith got in the Super 6 tournament when Andre Ward was in that bitch fighting Carl Froch and all them motherfuckers back in the gap, bro. He and Jonathan Taylor.
Salute to the legendary Andre, the undefeated Ward. Understand?
Get the fuck out of here, man.
There we go. My favorite sparring partner.
Man, bro. I feel it. You are literally making no sense right now.
Could you learn these boys up about Benavidez and Plant? Could you tell them that Caleb Plant ain't fighting nobody? You fighting dudes that sell CBD oil.
Hey, get the fuck up out of here. That's some bullshit, I feel. That's some bullshit.
He would not win. David,
hold on. Abel, I can't hear what y'all saying if you yelling over what X saying. X trying to explain what the situation. I just got to the building. Calm down. Take a chill pill. Hit the Kush blunt real quick. I know 503 ain't been smoking lately, but damn, somebody roll up a backwood real quick. Calm down. Everybody on the panel. Chill out. Now, what's going on here? So I can get the full gist of things.
Man, they trying to say that Caleb Plant
Aggie, you
They
there?
trying to they trying to say
Yo,
Caleb Plant.
they giving the keys to Caleb Plant. That's what they
No,
essentially
no,
doing.
the fuck we not, bro. No,
They
the
giving
fuck we
the
not.
keys to the division to
Wait a
Caleb
minute.
Plant. This nigga ain't
Wait a
fought
minute.
nobody,
No,
and they saying
listen,
they
bro.
running
I
through
got
your
upset
boy
about it.
Benavidez. They
Yeah,
say
bro.
they running through Caleb Smith. They saying Billy Hostanders don't deserve a fight, even though he got a belt. You know what I mean? They said they talking all this AJ fanboy shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
So my
503.
favorite sparring
503. You the
partner, what's that you?
503. 503. You the moderator of this shit. What the fuck is going on? Start from the beginning and break it down to me so I
Okay.
can get my gist of it. I
Okay,
hear everybody. I heard five.
first of all, truth be told, my nigga, we was not even talking about Caleb Plant and Benavidez. We was
Okay.
talking about Canelo and his Golden Boy lawsuit. But some
Okay.
kind of way, Act Richer kept bringing up the fact that Benavidez will beat Caleb Plant. I don't know why he started talking about it, but he did. So we got into the whole ordeal. My whole thing, he laughing because you know I'm right. My whole thing with the motherfucking me 168-pound division is that you have a bunch of champs that have not fought each other. David Benavidez, who was once a champ, he lost his blood on the scales. You got Caleb Plant, who has not fought nobody except for Ustaki. I give you that. You got Caleb Smith, who went through the Super 6 tournament and got that belt. I mean, trophy, whatever the fuck it was. But he
He
didn't
got a
fight
belt.
none.
He-
Right. He didn't fight none of the champions neither. He didn't even fight his belt. Well, only thing I said was, who has Billy Joe fought at 168 and who has Caleb Smith fought at 168? And these niggas saying, I'm being the ultimate fanboy for Caleb Plant when Caleb Plant wanted to fight with David Benavidez, but this nigga couldn't make weight. Me and you covered that whole weekend of
You
that
ain't
fight.
win that fight. That whole ain't win
Hold
that
on. Hold on. No.
See, what y'all niggas deal with fucking K? Is y'all mad because he banging a black girl or something, bro? Get over it.
Yeah. Hey, Act. That's your boy problem. That's why he don't like it. But I ain't gonna mention his name. I'm just gonna tell you he didn't like. That's why he didn't like it.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. But let me say this. Let me better before I go into my soliloquy. I'm gonna rank the 168-pound division because it's top heavy as a motherfucker. I love
Thanks.
168. It's top heavy as a motherfucker. It's champions.
Yep.
Callum Smith, regardless of what any fucking body say, is the number one 168 pounder because he entered that tournament and he won it. Other fighters
Right.
could have got in that bitch, but it was tough opponents. He went in there, did what he was supposed to do, and came out with the WBA super title. He is the number one fighter at 168. Now, is he not fighting other fighters? He's gonna fuck around and lose that spot because he only had one fight since the tournament. That shit was damn near 2 years ago. Now, number two, David Benavidez. The reason David Benavidez is the number two fighter is because of his resume. He has fought tougher opponents and actually named and ranked opponents more than anybody else at 168. Number three, Caleb Plant. He is the IBF title holder, and he did beat Jose Uzcategui to get that. He beat a champion, somebody who was a champion, who beat somebody who was a champion. It wasn't a paper title. Now, Billy Joe Saunders, the only reason he is being mentioned is because he's a title holder. He's a paper champion. The WBO title was vacant because Zerdo Ramirez moved up to 175. Now, it's nobody else that you can actually put in that. Oh, well, I take that back. Billy Joe Saunders number 5. Canelo is number 4. Canelo is the WBC franchise champion at that division and the WBA regular title at that division, and he's actually fought better competition than Billy Joe can even think of. Now Billy Joe is actually calling out people. I'm gonna give him his props because he's actually calling people out. He's calling out Cal Smith. He's calling out a smaller Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get some fights right now. Uh, Caleb Plant, I give him his props. He's calling out David Benavidez, but I haven't heard him say anything about Callum Smith or Billy Joe Saunders. These are title holders. The only person I've heard call out every single person at 168 is David Benavidez. But David Benavidez lost his title on the scale.
Mm, I like that breakdown.
Facts.
That's
Excellent
just a
breakdown.
that's just a how it is. Now you got some fighters that's coming up at 168 that I believe can challenge every single motherfucker up there, and they coming. Believe me, they coming, and a couple of them got losses. But y'all just give it time. Yo, we keep watching that division. That division is gonna be strong as fuck in a minute.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one.
Okay.
But okay, since we got that out the way, let's get back
Okay.
to the topic at hand, which
All right.
was
I wish
the
y'all was with me Tuesday, man. I got the call in lined up on the channel now. That shit live as fuck.
yeah, man. I wish I could have came over there too, man. My bad, bro, because I was
Oh, y'all
ripping.
good.
You know what I'm saying, and had just got out of practice and shit, and it was just a whole bunch of shit going on that day. But we definitely gonna have to get it back in though. I wanted to ask our fellow because he didn't never get a chance to go. What was your thoughts about the whole Canelo lawsuit thing? Where does Canelo go from here, bro? And how do you feel about this whole lawsuit with him and Golden Boy in the zone?
Yeah, I'm with Act. You know what I mean? I kind of agree with the zone in this case. It's like, yo, you got to fight better opponents. But the way I'm looking at it is this, because he's suing the zone and Golden Boy both for upwards of what, $280 something million. Is the next step maybe the zone and Golden Boy settle with Canelo outside of court, or outside of court, where this is where Canelo is released. You know what I mean? Possibly free of charge, or possibly with money going to his side. So that's whether I'm hearing speculation is of Al Heyman swooping in and making a bid on this Canelo versus Yildirim fight, which I don't really necessarily agree with. You know what I mean? I think it's a bogus fight nonetheless. Yildirim is the guy you spoke earlier at that was already knocked out by Chris Eubank Jr. emphatically in the tournament. You know what I mean? He was already decisioned by one of the Durrell brothers. We don't want to see that Turkish guy, that Turkish delight no more. We don't want to see that Turkish delight no more. But Canelo seems insistent with his new protection agency, the WBC, to fight this guy. You know what I mean? So once again, I agree with the zone with somewhat standing firm with saying, yo, we need better opponents out here because we struggling. We need content. We need to get bang for our buck. You know what I mean? And we ain't getting bang for our buck right now. But so, like I said, at the end of the day, is this coming to a conclusion where they're going to settle outside of court and Canelo's going to walk off a free agent? That's what it's looking like.
Already. Okay. Let me see. Brown on Brown Boxing says he moved the goalpost because Canelo says he wants to fight the best, but then he goes and makes a fight with a bum. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask Stay Ready, man. What's your thoughts about this whole ordeal with Canelo, man? You know, a lot of people, his fans are defending him and stuff like that, man. But you know, he filed the lawsuit with Golden Girl and the Zone. And basically, you know, they get into it about the opponent selection, the Zone not proving the opponents, and you know, Canelo wanted to for breach of contract and all this and all that. But what's your thoughts,
So
bro?
So I'm gonna say this, and it's probably gonna be an unpopular opinion with brothers and probably the guys in the chat, but I'm riding with Canelo. Um, the zone. Here's the thing: a fighter is gonna fight for their money. If you give them the fight, they're gonna fight for their money. Where the zone fucked up is you gave them this contract, and then when you put out in there that you want him to fight twice a year, one premium opponent a year, but then when he actually fight, it's nobody on this panel that can tell me that Kovalev wasn't a premium opponent. Not one person. There's not one person on this panel that can tell me that Daniel Jacobs wasn't a premium opponent. I'm sorry. Those are top level guys. Whether they're over the limit or not, they're still top level guys. Strictly on their fan base. You're not gonna You're not gonna feed me that I need to fight a UFC guy. This is not UFC. This is boxing. None of those UFC guys can bring me. I'm not gonna say it can't bring you numbers, but it's not gonna bring me the type of legacy that I can bring myself if I'm fighting boxers. Period. So with them saying fighting guys like Conor McGregor, Khabib, Masvidal, and Triple G ain't shit. He ain't shit no more. Y'all saw his last numbers on his own. So why is he considered premium when when the Kovalev fight numbers was great? I don't I'm not understanding the common sense for it. I don't get it. Their verbiage in their contract fucked themselves because you didn't specify to him what a premium opponent is. So you basically saying a premium opponent is whoever the fuck I say a premium opponent is. Well, without verbiage, without even having that as verbiage, it's saying that I decide who the premium opponent is. That fucks you up in a lawsuit. So I'm riding with Canelo on this.
Mm. Okay. Um, you know, that's one way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I see you in the building, KP from KC. He say Charlo versus Canelo in Cowboy Stadium does at least 50K. What y'all
Why,
think, family?
why y'all fucking around? If he get out this contract, that shit might happen.
When you talking about Big Charlo? Yeah. Not gonna lie, bro. I think it do more than 50K.
Come
Cause you
on,
got to think,
man.
man.
Let's be real. When we're still in the pandemic.
Right.
We're on the American continent. This includes Canada. Have we saw crowds? You know what I mean? What's football gonna look like? What tonight?
They had a crowd.
Yeah, they
Truck
got
had
22. They had 22%. Yeah.
Truck had a crowd in his last
Yeah,
fight.
football tonight. To answer your question, there will be fans at Reliance Stadium. There was tickets being sold for this game, and they having a whole tailgate party at Reliance as well. But you do have to wear your mask. It can only be 4 people to a car, and you have to practice social distancing as well. So
Mm. So it is possible. Then I'll take that back.
right, right, and down. See, down south is different, bro. From what I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is, but I heard today from my coworkers that they saying that the governor might open Texas back up to where you won't even have to wear masks and shit like that.
Wow.
So
Again?
yeah,
That's
that's what I'm.
bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, bro.
I
That's
ain't
what
gonna
I'm
say
hearing.
this bullshit. Um, bro,
Hey, boy,
I'm at the
you
point. I'm at the
Go ahead,
point
say
where
Ray.
if you scared, stay your ass at home. I'm finna live my life. I'm tired. If I catch the shit, then damn. Let me go and get the antibodies in my shit so I know I'm good.
that's how I feel, Mac. Because I want boxing
Right.
to come back to New York. I really don't give a damn. No,
Bro,
Yeah,
now
y'all,
I'm
I know
saying
y'all
that's
feel
not that
I
hypocritical,
I'm
but
tired of
that's
sitting in the
how bad.
motherfucking house, bro.
man.
God damn, if I'ma die, I'ma die.
That's what Mac be saying. Like, man, nigga, if I die, I die. So
Yeah,
what?
I'm not scared to die. Shit, if I die, I die.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll tell you this though, in Minnesota right now,
Man, come on.
we're still on regulations to like you have to wear a mask when you go into stores and all that other stuff like that. But you know, as far as going outside with a mask, I mean, people are starting wearing the mask, and then there's some people that will wear a face guard or whatever when they're walking outside or stuff like that. So, I mean, in Minnesota, they've kind of been practicing a little bit better. I don't know what goes down in Texas though, but I'm just speaking for what is going on at home right now, even though this fucking case is still rising up. In fact, I'll put it like this. If I decide to go outside and just go for a walk, and if I want to, like, say, go on a date or something like that, I'm gonna go do it. You know, but I'll be safe while doing it.
Right. As you should, as you should.
Yeah,
KP say my nigga said if he dies, he dies. Yeah, man.
yeah.
I mean,
It's like in Rock, it's like in Rocky
Man,
Four.
bro, they done took T'Challa from a nigga. They done took Kobe from a nigga, dog. This shit fucked up in the first place. So at this point, my nigga, shit, it looked like the world ended anyway. You might as well let me live my fucking life while this bitch ends. Let me not go out the way I want to go out.
Hmm. Yeah.
facts. I can't dispute that, my boy. But you know, so I mean, answer your question though, man. I think that fight does more than 50. I think Canelo has a way more big. Because you got to think about it, bro. In me and Michael Jackson's fight, Mikey and Earl brought 50 people. I'm 50,000, damn near 50,000 to Cowboy Stadium, bro. And Canelo is a way more bigger popular fighter than Mikey is in Texas. And Charlo gonna bring the whole Houston demographic, the whole he gonna bring Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? He gonna bring that whole down south, the black African American demographic, bro. It's gonna be more than 50. I say probably 60 to 70, almost 80. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he looks good against Deveryachenko. Now, let's get into before we get up out of here. I see my nigga Josh Harris in the building, Jazzy Mark Wonderlich in the building, Black Star. What's good with it, homie? Real quick, man. We got like about 15 more minutes left before we get up out of here, man. I want to get ready for work tomorrow. We got these games coming on. But this has been a cool little live stream, man. I appreciate everybody for pulling up on me. But Jason Rosario says he's motivated to prove he's at Jermell Charlo's level. Now, reading this headline in this article that was posted yesterday on Boxing Scene, it tells me that this Rosario kid is one or two things. He's taking this fight seriously, or he's probably overthinking and trying to do too much to prove that he's at Jermell Charlo's level. Now, going into this fight, he's an underdog again. Going into his last fight, he was the underdog, and this is one of the main fights that I'm waiting for. I'm also waiting for Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz as well. But next to Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz, this is my fight that I really want to see. Even though Jason Rosario hasn't done just too much, he hasn't been around or just had a big name. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just picked his steam up this year. I want to ask the brothers this, man. How do y'all feel about this fight, this Rosario Charlo fight? How do y'all feel about Rosario saying that he's motivated to prove that he's at Charlo's level? Do you think he's gonna go into this fight trying to prove himself and might make a mistake, or do you think that he's gonna go into this fight trying to prove himself and trying to get the win in a smart, strategic way? I'm gonna come to my brother. Stay ready first, right quick. What's your thoughts, man, on Rosario?
Hey, repeat that question again, bro.
Okay, how do
I
you
was in
feel
the
about?
store.
Nah, I figured that. How do you feel about Rosario saying that he's proven he's motivated to prove he's at Jermell Charlo's level? Do you think that he will possibly come into this fight making a mistake trying to prove that he's as good as Jermell Charlo, or do you think he's going to try to prove that he can win in a smart and strategic way with this fight on pay per view with Jamel Charlo?
I don't expect him to say anything different. He's a fighter. He's supposed to have confidence in himself. He's supposed to come in the fight to prove us wrong. That's what a fighter's supposed to do. If we think any different, then shit, there's something wrong with us. I don't think he's overlooking or being at fault. He's coming in to do what he wants, what he's trying to do. He's trying to prove the world wrong. He's trying to show the grit to be a true champion. That's what he's supposed to do. Anything outside of that, he gonna fuck himself. That means he's going. And the only thing that I can think of, unless he's trying to talk himself up, he's supposed to think like that. Just telling the world they should be thinking the same about it. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, y'all know where I'm riding, but I really believe that he's trying to show difference from when he got stopped. That he can come back and persevere.
Mm, good shit, good shit, good shit. Okay, Abel Mahori. Same exact question, man. How you feeling about this fight, man? Rosario saying he coming in trying to prove that he's on Jamel Charlo's level. Do you think he could possibly make a mistake trying to prove himself? Or you think he's trying to come in to prove that he could win and be smart and strategic? What's your thoughts, man? Abe, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
You can't you hear me?
Hold on, hold on. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you must wasn't paying attention then. What's your thoughts about Jason Rosario saying that he's trying to come in and prove that he's on Jamel Charlo's level? Do you think that he's possibly gonna make a mistake trying to prove himself um to the fans, and you know that he's on the same level as Jamel, or do you think he's trying to be smart and strategic and get this win?
Well, I mean, I like the fact that Jason Rosario wants to go and fight against Jamel Charlo. I respect that a lot. A guy that was an unknown underdog, being Julian J Rock Williams to beat them belts. It's something. But I think it speaks to his character that he really wants to prove that he's not just a paper champ. He wants to prove that he's an actual champ. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's going to be a lot of tremendous pressure on Jamil to fulfill his expectations. You know what I mean? To try to go in there and dominate and try to take them build. Try to unify them builds. So I like the matchup. I like the concept. I like the build up to the matchup. You know what I'm saying? That Jamil's going to be talking a lot of trash talk. And that's good for the promotion. You know what I mean? Um, if Jamil can just keep himself focused on the fight at hand and not let his emotion get in the way, I can see him winning the fight. But I'm really in favor of this fight. It's really a good fight. It's needed 154, and let's see what happens. Who's the better?
Hey, y'all
Mm,
gotta stop with this emotion.
I'm talking about in the ring.
Bro, I'm talking about it, whether y'all emotional in the ring or not. Y'all gotta stop with the emotional narrative because most of these fighters are like that. That's a part of the fight game. A fighter's gonna be emotional regardless. If you lose, you're gonna be emotional too. He don't
Right.
be emotional like this in the ring when he fight. Watch him fight, and you tell me when he show emotion. He only showed it after the fight or at the conference when he talking shit. What fighters do, y'all gotta get that emotional that narrative out of y'all head and actually look at him like a true fighter because he hadn't showed y'all nothing different. He lost and came back. Guess what he did? He knocked Tony Harrison the fuck out.
Yep, he did, and I give him credit for that.
yeah,
So
I actually said that I thought that Tony Harrison would do it again, but you know what? He did. He did prove a point. He proved that he learned his lesson and he knocked him out. You know what I mean?
that's that
He
same
showed
shit
me
that y'all
he
say
showed
with
me a
MMA.
lot in that fight.
He did.
Me
He
a
really
lot.
did. It
yeah.
showed me. What really
I say
showed
it all
me.
the time, man.
But hold on, hold on.
Go ahead.
What really showed me? It really showed me that Jamil was willing to learn what he did wrong in the first fight, make the proper adjustments, and fought more aggressively, and basically knocked out, you know, uh, Tony Harrison. Now, will that work against Jason Rosario? We don't know. it's a different type of fight. But I would expect nothing more, nothing less from Jamel Charlo to go in there and beat him.
Yeah, man. I say it all the time though to rebuttal what Stay Ready saying. A lot of times, man, people mistake his emotional thing for his real passion. But you know, it is what it is, man. You know, no matter what you do. But I'm gonna come to my big on Rosario. I know you can fight her. Jason Rosario. Uh, he's epitome of that. You feel me? He came from the school of boxing. Now he a champion. You know, he shook as an underdog, knocking out J Rock. Now he's looking to do the same thing. So what's your thoughts, man? Do you think he will be motivated in this fight to prove that he's on Jamel Charlo's level? Do you think that this could probably cost him if he come in trying to bang and be bravado with Jamel, or do you think he's gonna be smart and strategic in this fight, champ? What's your thoughts on that?
You talking about Jamel?
Yeah. No, Rosario said that he's trying to be motivated to prove that he's at Jamel's level. So do you think that he's gonna try to come in and be bravado, try to be cocky? Do you think this could cost him in a fight, or do you think he's gonna come at it from a smart, strategic way and try to get the win and box?
I don't think that he's gonna have the same exact game plan that he had for Julian J. Rock Williams exactly with attacking the head. Attacking the body and then ending off at the head and all of that. I think because Mel, he's stronger, so he's not gonna allow him to do that as much. You know what I mean? He's a way bigger puncher than Julian J. Rock Williams, so he's gonna have to be more cautious fighting Jamel Charlo anyway than as him fighting Julian J. Rock Williams. Julian J. Rock Williams, I'm not saying he can't punch, but he ain't no Charlo. He ain't got no Charlo type power. So I just feel like Rosario, in trying to prove himself, I think that he definitely got the resume to try to compete with Mel. But I think Mel's resume and what he's been through, especially with Tony Harrison, I think that whole Tony Harrison saga made him an even better fighter. Because that showed me he could fight on the inside, he could fight on the outside. I already knew he could move on his feet. You know what I mean? Because of the earlier matches with Ronnie Shield. But you know what I mean? That second fight, he was really fighting on the inside. He was wilding, man. He was wilding. So I ain't gonna lie. I think Mel's fight is harder. And I think Rosario got a tough road. But I don't think that I think that he is gonna do good in the beginning. And then I think in the middle, I ain't gonna lie, that's when I feel like Mel is gonna take over. I think it may even be a late stoppage. Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait, man. I can't fucking wait, man. I might go watch that shit at the. If I don't go to Stay Ready House, man, I might go to the movies and watch that shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If the movies open up, and that fight, man, is in it's 2 weeks away, man. We got next week the 19th, then the 26th, man. So we 2 weeks away from that. And like I say, I will be going live next week for the fights. Lubin and Gashay, man, Jerron Boost, and it's gonna be on the undercard as well. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And then the following week, man, is the Jamal Lions Only Charlo show versus Devianchenko and Rosario, man. So y'all be on the lookout, man. Coming to you real soon. But all fella, man, go on take us home, man. Before we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on Rosario saying he gonna be motivated for this fight, man? You think he gonna come in and try to be bravado? You know what I'm saying? Macho man, go banging with Jamel, or you think he gonna try to come at it from a strategic, smart aspect, man? What you think? What you think going on in Rosario's head, man?
I mean, there's a bad rap when it comes to Dominican fighters when they touch the bag. You know what I mean? When they get that money, when they taste that belt, a lot of Dominican fighters get complacent, get lazy, fat, out of shape. You know what I mean? Not ready for combat. But what I've seen in Jason Rosario is a guy that's focused, ready, and humble. You know what I mean? It was a low key compliment when he said, when he's speaking of he has to prove his skills. You know what I mean? When he's speaking of the fight coming up with Charlo, because he does have something to prove. You know what I mean? He's proven that he can be the unified champion against the number one guy at 154. So he's low key giving Charlo a compliment. I like that about his personality. You know what I mean? His humbleness, the man's focus. The man was looking good, you know what I mean? Pause. At the press conference. You know what I mean? I know niggas be hating on turtlenecks, but you know what I mean? I fucks with the turtleneck and the Franco link over top of it. You know what I mean? So salute to the salute to the champ for showing, you know what I mean, some swag, some fashion. You know, dig? I like the way Rosario's looking, but is it good enough to win him this fight? I can't tell you that. You know what I mean? This is another fight that uh, uh, I'm glad it's God given. You know what I mean? That we have in this fight, and it's 2 weeks away. You know what I mean? Excellent matchup. We know Jamel Charlo is the A side, the more notable, the more household name. He has the better, obviously better resume, the better names on his record, the more experience. But this Dominican fighter right here poses a real heavy danger to Charlo. And I'm excited and elated to see this fight coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we listen, man. We gonna be talking about this fight, man. I haven't been talking about it a lot, man, but within the next couple of weeks, man, I hope all of y'all can pull up, man. We're gonna be talking about this fight. We're gonna be breaking it down. And we just gonna get into the whole, what if Jamel win? What if Jason win? What's next for these guys? The whole Charlo thing is more shit on Jamal. We're gonna talk about the promotion of this fight, which has been lackluster. I still have not seen any 24/7s, no all accesses. We're gonna talk about the numbers. We're gonna talk about everything in this fight, man. We're gonna talk about Tank. We're gonna talk about all the upcoming fights in 2020, man. Top Rank didn't release their cards for October. Lomachenko and them fighting next month, man. Earl Spence coming back. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We still waiting on the Gary Russell and Devin Haney fight to be made, man. Is it safe to say, before we get up out of here, I want all the brothers to answer me this, man, real quick with a quick simple yes or no. Is it safe to say, man, boxing is back, man? I'm gonna come to my brother. Stay ready, right quick, man. Is it safe to say boxing is back in your opinion, bro?
You goddamn right. Boxing ain't been this amped up, and just imagine we've been amped up since last week, since Friday when Blue did the interview with Batman and Bill. That was the first one, and that's what started everything throughout the weekend. Sunday, it just got really. We set the trend across all the boxing platforms. It's not one boxing outlet not speaking about the shit that we have going. On top of it, Canelo just threw another monkey wrench in the game with the lawsuit with his own. Then you got fighters now because Gary Russell been calling people out. Now you got Sean Porter calling Hood out, bitch fight me. You got Billy Joe Saunders calling Demetrius Andrade out, who's been quiet as fuck. Where the fuck is Boo Boo? Where the fuck is Boo Boo? I'm just saying, man. Uh, man, you got good fights coming up. Even Ugas had record breaking numbers from Sunday on a Sunday since
Yep.
COVID on a Sunday. Ugas. His star power is gone. You got this fight coming up next weekend with Lubin and Gashi, Terrell Gashi. Man, Goucher, man, it's gonna be bro, boxing back. And we ain't even at full capacity yet. You still got the Charlo brothers fight coming up. You still got Boots Ennis fight coming up. You still got Gerald Spence fight coming up. Bro, you still got Tyson Fury and Wilder. Well, if y'all don't think boxing back, shit, y'all ain't paying attention. Sleep.
Mm,
I'm talking sleep. Stop taking Advil PMs and start paying attention to what's going on in the news right now. Boxing is beautiful, man. Nigga Teofimo
mm.
Lopez and Loma to sign their contracts. Boxing is beautiful.
Yep.
Boxing is
Yep.
beautiful.
Yep. Navarrete coming back. Monster New Way coming back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
that's act boy. Don't nobody else care about New Way.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I gotta fuck with your act. My boy Donito Donaire coming back though. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got a fight coming up. Uh, I gotta fuck
Right.
with Act, man. I miss you, bro. Where you been, champ?
Yeah. I can't fell out of here, man. But
Oh,
uh,
damn, Act fell out. God damn, Act. I was talking shit and you ain't even in here. Get your
yeah,
ass back in here, champ.
he fell out. He probably come right back. But if not, man, I appreciate my brother Act for coming through. Real quick, man. Hey, Mahari, man. Real quick. Is boxing back in your opinion, man?
Well, based on what I've seen over the past couple of weeks, I will confirm it's an absolute yes. All right. We got all these fights coming up. You still got Wild and Fury coming up. All right. And if the negotiations go well for Gray Russell Jr. and for Devin Haney, we got something building going on in boxing, guys. So stay tuned, get strapped up, get ready to go, because boxing is gonna come back blazing and ever.
Yeah, man. Okay, I see you in the building, Big Trick Noise. What's good with it, big homie? You keep working, I keep grinding, man. Stay in that gym, man. I'm right behind you, man. All right, fella, man. Real quick, man, and you can close us out after that, man. Is boxing back in your opinion, brother?
It's turning up. I'm not gonna say it's officially back. If it's back, then we're seriously at a sad state in boxing. You know what I mean? Because we're still not getting all the fights that we want on a consistent basis. We still got multiple corrupt sanctioned bodies. Mute your mic. Nobody wants to hear your moans and groans. You know what I mean? Take your belt and strangle yourself with it. You know what I mean? But
Damn,
we got too many corrupt sanctioned bodies out there. So it's like what this nigga that put me off my train of thought now. You know what I mean? What was it's boxing back. Okay.
Yeah, that was the question.
Now, I don't think boxing is all the way back. You know what I mean? Boxing has adjusted to what's going on. You know what I mean? It's finally adjusted. We see different networks, different promoters utilizing different bubbles. We see international fights that have managed to have crowds, socially distanced crowds and whatnot. So boxing isn't fully back in full swing like we're used to seeing it. You know what I mean? But it has adjusted. That's what I'll say.
Yes, sir. Well said. Well said. And by the way, fella, man. I mean, I didn't mean to defend you off or anything like that. But, bruh, quit scaring me like that. Otherwise, I'm about to give you a Jose Batista Brad flip on your ass. Give you a fucking Grand Slam in this bitch.
You going old school with that. Where Batista at, man? You know what I mean? That nigga retired a long time ago, though.
Put
But
that belt in
it's
that
all
crooked
good.
ass finger down.
What?
I say, put that belt in that crooked ass finger down.
Bro, I do not. Okay. You know what? Stay ready.
Nah, man.
Look at my fingers. Do you think they're crooked to you? Really, man? Get the fuck out of here.
You probably just double jointed, brother. That's all that is, man. But we finna go ahead and wrap this one up, man. we 5 minutes over, man. Let me get some last words from everybody, and we're gonna get up out of here, man. Hey, go first, bro.
Well, appreciate the love. Appreciate the link though, man. It was nice to chop it up though. You know what I'm saying? With Act Reacher banging the gavel on you motherfuckers as usual. You understand what I'm saying? With me, not just with the bats, but also with the leather strap though too. You know what I'm saying? But it was fun, to chop it up. Discuss all the boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? But tomorrow night we'll be back full steam ahead for basketball conversations though. And yes, the links will be dropped for you guys. When I drop the links, I expect y'all to show up on time. All right. If I don't catch y'all coming in, just saying. But anyway, much love you guys. So y'all have a good night.
Already, man. Stay ready, man. Let me get some last words from you, my brother. Apologies to you, man, for not making it to the show, man. We're gonna have to get that back in though. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I might do a show tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I didn't even do a Trill talk this week. I was straight ringside views all week. We in this thing, man. I appreciate you sending me that link, cuz. But I'm about to do the radio show tonight. Y'all tap in with me. I'm gonna go live on I'm gonna go live on my channel. Y'all tap in. We're gonna have a good show. Y'all gonna get to see it. We're gonna do a battle tonight. Don't know who we're gonna do, but y'all just tap in. It's gonna be a fun show and come fuck with your boy. And then when I'm back live, y'all come in and fuck with me as usual. It's your boy Mac, Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't gotta get ready if you stay ready, man. Peace.
Already, man. And with that being said, go and take us home, Big Art.
Indeed, another dope, conversation, discussion, debates galore. Salute to the whole usual suspect team, Act Reacher, the Judge, Galvatron, MSP, Mahari Sports Podcast, dig, my favorite sparring partner, Stay Ready Boxing TV, and of course the host with the most, 503 Lion. Be on the lookout for myself, the Odd Fella, dig. I'm coming out with my latest creation, the War Report, live on air on YouTube. Still working out the kinks and whatnot, but definitely in the works and will be debuting hopefully sometime this month. So be on the lookout for that. The War Report. We'll be discussing hip hop beefs, having hip hop battles, rap battles, live rap battles on the program. And of course discussing, boxing news, boxing beefs and such. That's what we do on the War Report. It's all combat. So yeah, salute to the whole chat. Salute to everybody, that came through. It's your favorite yet your most hated odd fella. Salute to the whole LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Already, man. And just like that, we gone, man. Much love to everybody that came through today in the chat room, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna keep this thing going, man. I know I haven't been going live like I normally used to, man, but we've been grinding. You know what I'm saying? Outside of work as well, man. I got a lot going on right now, man. But I might put something together real soon for y'all, man, so y'all can see what your boy been up to with this football thing, man. Y'all boys gonna see, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy, man, 503 Line, man. 1-4 for the Houston Hard Hitters. And it's just like that, man. We gone, man. It's time for real. And be on the lookout, man, for that Roll Report, man, from my brother Art Fella, man, coming real soon in the fall. Hopefully before November, we get it, you know what I'm saying, an early Thanksgiving present, Christmas present, you know what I'm saying? And stay ready, man. Mahari Nation, man. We're gonna pull up to his show tomorrow. If he send the fucking links out, hey Mahari, send the fucking links and we gonna come to your fucking show. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that, man. Be on the lookout for Stay Ready too. You know what I'm saying? He got some shit coming as well, man. But y'all already know what to do, man. Leave a comment down below, smash the like button, man. Let me know what y'all think about the show, share the video. And it's just like that, man. We gone, man. H-Time for real. Peace.